I almost called him Pete Kardashian again. I wonder if Pete Davidson is watching these episodes of the Kardashians, because it's going to require him reliving, I don't know if they're good memories or bad memories at this point.
Having sex with Kim Kardashian in a fireplace?
Yeah. I mean, on the surface it seems like a good memory, but maybe it's attached to bad things for him now. Anyway, yes, they had sex by the fireplace, which doesn't sound all that weird.
But if you're having sex by the fireplace because your grandmother tells you that it's a cool thing to do, and then you tell your grandmother that you actually did it, that's weird.
That's not even the weirdest part to me, but here's what Kim said.
You know, it's so crazy. Pete and I were staying at the Beverly Hills Hotel last weekend, and we were sitting in front of the fireplace just talking for hours, and I was like, my grandma told me that you really live life when you have sex in front of the fireplace. And so we had sex in front of the fireplace in honor of you. I know that's really creepy.
Not in the lobby.
Not in the lobby. Or how creepy to think about your grandma before you have sex.
I know, but I was younger once.
Grandma's a freak with it, talking about the lobby. Who said anything about the lobby?
It's one thing, though, to have freaky grandma tell you, like, oh, it's romantic to have, you know, sexual relations in front of, like, the fireplace. But then for Kim to go back and tell Mary Jo, who, by the way, is 88 years old, that it actually happened, that is crossing the line.
That's not the weird part, guys. Why is it weird for her to go back and tell her if
she recommended it in the first place?
Mary Jo already brought it up.
Because
Right?
you're literally saying that she said that she laid in bed with Pete and did all that with her grandma in mind.
Yeah, they're laying in bed.
What are you talking about?
Okay, in front of the fireplace, whatever.
Now, here's the weird part. The weird part is telling your boyfriend or whoever you telling that person,
your grandmother wants you to have sex.
Hey, I was thinking about having sex here because grandma said it's great. So you want to think about my grandma? Here's a photo of her. All right, now let's have sex.
Right.
That's the weird part.
That is the metaphor for not wanting to have sex.
Exactly.
No, it's true. Although it's not his grandma.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know your grandma, but just talk to me about her.
Now, the other funny thing that happened on the show, and again, it's produced and all whatnot, but Chris and Chloe are there, and when Kim starts this, she says, I got a surprise. And both of them thought that she got engaged to Pete.
Right.
Both of them.
Both have look. In fact, I think Chloe said, she's like, you just got divorced.
Right. So it was almost like, don't do it.
Yeah, they were totally worried, which it's understandable. This would be, what, Kim's fourth potential marriage? Like, at a point, you gotta say,
she's so far behind Zsa Zsa Gabor anyway.
Oh, but she's much younger.
Much younger. I mean, that's
easy. She could catch her easily.
It's true. But, I mean, look, it's funny, but you know, you got to wonder. So the weird thing about these shows is that they produce them so far ahead of time that a lot of these relationships don't last until the premiere.
Right.
And so now it's like, oh, my ex-boyfriend, and
by the way, she's screwed up Pete's game now. If Pete ever wants to have sex with someone by the fireplace,
it's like
they're going to be like, oh, no. They're not going to say you're thinking about Kim. You're thinking about Kim's grandma, aren't you?
Oh, God. No shade in the grandma, by the way.
Hi, I'm Shamika Rhimes from Charlotte, North Carolina. And the weird part about this whole thing to me is that Kim hasn't had the sex in front of a fireplace before because she's done everything else.
That's a good point. That's an excellent
fireplace. That's funny. That's a good point. Okay, we're going to take a break.
All right, when we come back, very